I guess this is how it's going to go, Mr. Lee.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and...
My name is David Lee. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Palatka, Florida. I really just want to make horror movies. Here are my top 5 favorite horror movies of all time. Number 1, not scary at all, horribly cheesy, classic 80s, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. But number 2, the least well-liked of the George A. Romero zombie movies, Day of the Dead. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Silence of the Lambs. The Exorcist is probably one of the scariest films I've ever seen in my entire life. Let the Right One In, which is has a little girl vampire, which is always awesome. You still recording?
Yeah.
Oh, pleasant. Since coming to the Art Institute, I have to say my most pleasurable experience would have to be just being around people who are just as big a nerd as I am. And probably the worst experience would be being around people who are just as big a nerd as I am.
I will give you a sentence or a question, and I will throw a blank in there at one point, and
Yes.
you are to fill the blank with the
Yes.
first word that comes to your mind, and or the word you feel best describes, is best suited to fill in that blank.
Okay.
Would you like an example?
Yeah. Yes.
If you have a fish,
Okay.
at home and you keep it in your home, you're most likely going to store the fish in a...
Suitcase.
My favorite color is...
My favorite color is nothingness.
When I wake up in the morning, usually my first thought is...
When I wake up in the morning, usually my first thought is, I was just asleep.
After a hard day's workout, I usually like to relax by doing...
What was that?
After a long day's workout, I usually enjoy relaxing.
I don't work
by...
out. I don't believe in it.
If I had just found out my family was butchered alive and I had to make one drink to take the edge off, that drink would be...
A Bloody Mary. With the blood of my butchered family.
When browsing pornography on the internet,
When I'm looking at porn
when you're looking up porn
on the internet.
on the internet,
Okay. What kind of porn?
that's a part of the question.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
This particular thumbnail and or link usually jumps out at me. It's the thumbnail and or link that has...
The porn thumbnail that jumps out at me most is if I see a baby and a gun. That I double click on that faster than I think I double click on it before I even realize like I've moved the mouse, you know, and you double click like I don't even know I've done it. It's a robot wearing a Batman shirt.
That's an industrial robot. It
Yeah,
seems.
it's a steam powered robot because I'm steam powered.
At what age did you realize I love the cinema
Sperm.
and that's what I want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Let's make cinema.
Yeah.
When you were what?
Sperm.
When
I
you,
wanted to make cinema when I was sperm.